Hello everybody, Mikey there, Panzernator here with a good World of Warships replay for you. Why I say that, they're all good. You love them, you know them. And here we have a Georgia game. So Georgia, we got the For the Win camouflage. I'm trying to not retrain, but train a commander. You know, I don't have an American, I need to get an American commander with secondaries. So I can use them on this in the Massachusetts. A little toot for good luck, gotta use those big ol' leave their 18-inch guns. And glory, glory to Georgia, and to hell with the red team. College football fans, you know what's up. Although, University of Georgia, Battle of the Republic. Anyways, so we are in the Georgia. It is a premium tier 9 American battleship. It's not a real ship. It's historically an alternate, or it's based off of an alternate design for the Iowa class, so that is a design that the Navy did not choose, but our comrades over at Wargaming, while they're not busy designing horrible New Year's events, Puerto Rico, while they're not designing impossible to attain minus shelling out money or 100 years of servitude before the mast. I don't know, I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean in a while, so my Davy Jones impersonation is as rusty as I am playing this game sometimes, switching to high explosives. Anyhow, yeah, our Russian comrades made this alternate design into reality, and you can get it, I think, for coal. I believe it's a coal ship. If not, it's a premium ship. You'll be able to get it at some point. It's a very fun ship. I think I got it through coal. But that doesn't matter. What does matter is what it's good at. Basically, you got big guns. They're pretty accurate. They actually reload quite quickly. One of the things that baffles me about World of Warships is how, like, your tier 6 and 7 battleship, like 14s and 16s, will take like 35 seconds to reload. But then you get to tier 9 and it's like, 9 and 10, like the Musashi and the George, like 18-inch gun, 25-second reload. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But hey, I'm not complaining. And I kind of mentioned this earlier when I talked about the captain. The Georgia has great secondaries. I call them on this channel the 5-inch of freedom turrets. Those double-gunned, dual-purpose. I'm going to double up a lot of redundant things. The dual-purpose double 5-inch gun turrets that they get to fulfill their other purpose of shooting ships in the Georgia. And similar ship as Massachusetts, although it's at tier 8. It's an Alabama with better secondaries and less range. I think the Alabama still has torpedo protection. The Georgia, like I said, it's an alternate to the Iowa and therefore the Missouri. So in World of Warships, it functions differently than the Iowa, the Missouri, in that it has double 18-inch turrets instead of triple 16-inch turrets. Still has 3 of them. Its 5-inch guns are great at being secondaries, and it has the engine boost, whereas the Iowa just has the heel and the fighter, or spotter plane if you're crazy. And then the Missouri, of course, has a radar and prints money and all of that. So yeah, the Georgia, it's a lot of fun. I'm using high explosives right now because of destroyers. At the targets I'm shooting at, usually you'd be better off using AP, which is what I'm switching to as the Grizia is coming into focus. And a note about the Georgia, at the time of this recording, my commander is a 10-point commander, so it has the extra range on the secondaries, but not manuals. Since the playing of this game, I've gotten that 14-point and now manuals, and it does make a difference. But we still, it's better to get the range than the manuals, as a wise Aussie, aka Victim Raid, once told me. So, there's a destroyer nearby. He's trying to torpedo us. This York is hopefully not going to turn into them. He looked like he was going to turn into them for a little bit. So what are we doing? Well, we're probably getting shot a little bit too much, and there is a destroyer nearby. I realize the situation I'm getting myself into, and that is why I'm starting to turn, and that is why I put on the engine boost. I am going to take a beating here, but there's no people in this game I've noticed a lot recently, because I've had a lot of teams that have made me want to punt small children. I don't know, insert your metaphor, figure of speech for expressing anger. A lot of teams have made me angry, and it's because someone will get in a situation where like, oh, I'm probably toast, this isn't good, and like, oh, well, it's a lost cause, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Like, if there's a chance you can, you know, get out of the bad situation, get out of the bad situation like I did. Engine boost, turn mine that island, GTFO. Lost over half my health, but hey, or I'm down to less than half my health. Live to fight another day, especially if you're in a ship with repair parties, and a lot of the damage done was by fires. So what are we doing now? We're trying to shoot at, I think it's a Helena minimap. Does that make it better? Yeah, Helena. There we go. It's a Helena. It's a cruiser. It's lower tier than us. We're top tier, which does help a lot in this game. I know I didn't mention that at first. And by in this game, I mean both World of Warships and in this match in particular. You always want to be top tier. If you're low tier, it can be quite miserable. So yeah, I'm just sitting still. I'm healing. I'm over half my health now. And I'm just sitting tight because that Helena is going to have to pop up sometime. And he's just chilling behind the island. I'm shooting as if I can make it over the island. It's a little frustrating that I can't. But you don't always have to move in this game. Sometimes the best course of action is no course of action. So it's a little frustrating right now. First of all, that Yagumo is a problem. But all those people in the 8, 9, 10 kind of off to the side. You know where there's a sign that says battleships don't go here? Yeah, that's where battleships are going. Great game-winning strategy right there. But here comes Helena out to play. If this is a good salvo, which it doesn't look like it, and it's clearly not because of the 3 overpins, that's where we want to get him with. And for some reason I can't heal anymore, probably because the rest of that damage was like Citadel, and watch the How It Works video on World of Warships channel. It explains the heal, or they have a bunch of videos, one of them explains the heal, so as I take more damage, I'll be able to do it. And there's one more left, so I do like, I don't know, it's always heartwarming, or makes you feel better to have a heal sitting around, even if it's not one you can use right away. I'm getting shot at by 4 people, which is not ideal, which is why I'm kind of sailing away still, trying to get some parting shots at the Helena. And that Yagumo is concerning because, well, it's a destroyer and torpedoes, and I am getting shellacked. So there's a lesson to be learned here. One, that Helena's toast, which is not the lesson I wanted to convey, but it seems that every time I go into a profound point, it's a cool people don't look at explosions moment, and I sink someone. Anyways, that's our first kill of this video. But I show a lot of these videos. A lot of these replays, I'm sure many of you who are familiar with this channel will notice, or have noticed, and those of you who are just starting to watch the channel, which I hope you stick around, you will notice this. A lot of these replays, I get in a lot of trouble and then put together pretty good games with what I have. I mean, look, we're like halfway into the game, only 3 of them are dead. Like, we're still probably, like, I'd say mid-game. I mean, time-wise, but maybe even early game, considering like the engagement and the number of ships left. I'm below half health, but as you will see, I put together a pretty good game. So never give up on World of Warships, just like when I ran away there. Never give up on your games. Never give up. Never surrender. Boom! Enemy cruiser destroyed indeed. Show me your sits, girl. Kill number 2. Like I said, keep at it, boys and girls. Someone's being like, Iowa. Are they spamming? Yeah, that's why someone's like, dude, STFU. Is that the guy who's over there? That's the Iowa. No, not. Okay, so it's not whatever. Dude, STFU and do something. Who's saying that nasty? That'd be the Nagato right next to me. He's at least getting shot at. So our tactical situation is we have a Jean Bart pressing us. I should sail a little closer and get him in secondary range, although I guess I'm still concerned about the Yugumo if I have to go into old me's mindset. Also, the Iowa and B, yeah, we're going to shoot him, I think. I don't know. I get more kills in this game. I'd clearly do more damage. This is just the beginning. Y'all can see how long this video is. I don't see how long these replays are when I'm recording them. Anyways, Iowa showing pretty good broadside, secondaries or whatever. These people are still whining in the chat. Solid salvo on the Iowa. No citadels. You gotta get. You always want to see the sits. You always want to see sits. Always. Maybe not always. You can't get sits against destroyers, but battleships, you want those sits. You want those nice, juicy Iowa sits. Anyways, at first you do not succeed. Try and try again. He's still showing a broadside. Our shells are landing a little too far forward. Still got a penetration, and the Alaska finished him off. So there we go. We're playing the objective. Kind of what is behind this is we noticed our team trying to capture key area C. So we're like, we will help them capture key area C. Our Freddy is kind of taking on that Colorado on that rune by himself all the way at the top of the map. If you look at your mini map or my mini map, I'm telling people kill the destroyer because as a secondary build battleship, destroyers are evil. They have torpedoes, which make your day very, very, very not fun. But what is make my day fun is stuff like this Jean Bart. And, well, our Freddy killed the rune, so he's clearly holding his own up there. I don't know how much health he has left, and I'm not really concerned with it. I put on the engine boost because I want to round this corner and deal with everyone. Okay, so Freddy's about to be toast. But he did take a cruiser. I don't know, I'd prefer having Freddy, honestly. Anyways, we're doing all right. We have more caps considering we're contesting D, because our Iowa is finally joining the fight, and maybe he'll get torpedoed by the Yugumo if my spidey senses or memory, either one, serves me correctly. And our Nagato's still chewing out those people. That Alsace and Iowa division that's kind of being useless, if I'm going to be honest. That's why he's complaining. I'm complaining too. And quick little note about American secondaries in this game. From the Georgia and the Massachusetts, they fire in salvos. The Germans just kind of are just like a stream of, like, they just vomit out shells. The Americans, they'll like fire in like volleys, which I think is kind of cool. You know, it's not kind of cool, that aim, although, you know, it did okay. So we're kind of around in this area. We're trying to kill the Jean Bart. We're slowing down because we do want to capture key area C. Play the objective, ladies and gentlemen. Iowa is a target of opportunity, but this Jean Bart is so close to being dead. We think even our guns are pretty freaking big. Our 18-inchers, whatever that is in metric units. So Jean Bart is on like no health. But the point about the big guns is they can penetrate pretty much bow and stern on. Unless they're angled, you're going to get them. I'm telling people to concentrate fire. Look, I am a generous player. He who lives by the Panzerkill dies by the Panzerkill. Are all three salvos, are all three turrets necessary to take out the Jean Bart? You can never be too sure. He's gone. Who else is gone? Probably me very soon. Because all these people are like right next to me. So Jean Bart, concerned about Jean Bart. But you know what? We have the advantage. They're in secondary range. I have big guns. We have a lot more ships than they do. I died, which is unfortunate, but I got him back. Show me your sits, girl. So yeah, kind of YOLO'd there at the end. I mean, would have been nice to have more heals. I probably would have played it a little more carefully. But I Citadel de Jean Bart. It's only a flesh wound in a battleship. Most of those I've noticed come from when someone's on fire, or if your destroyer and your torpedoes are still on their way to the target. Regardless, they have 2 ships. We have 6 ships, it looks like. 2 destroyers, 2 crew. Yeah, math, 6. Also more caps. We should win this game, especially with the Z-39 smoke and shooting the Izumo. And there's a Colorado running away. At the very least, he'll be too far away to do anything useful. Meanwhile, we have Nagata rounding the corner. We got Mogador. Alsace is maybe going to be useful at some point. And then, I don't know what the Fiji's doing in Gorizia. Well, Mogador's dead, so Mogador's not helping. Never mind about that. Gorizia maybe is following the Alsace to actually help. So this is all good. Also, capturing key area D will be helpful. I decide to spectate the Alsace to see him be maybe useful. And he hit the Izumo for a lot right there. So that's pretty good. French battleships also have pretty good secondaries. It's pretty much the Germans, high-tier Germans, or really all the Germans, high-tier French, and on the Americans, the premiums of Massachusetts and Georgia. So, what's left is a Colorado, a silly Colorado, running away very slowly because he's a Colorado. Anyhow, capturing key area D, shoot the Colorado. This game should be a victory for our team, which is good. The Alsace is using the Frosty Fir Tree camouflage. In the past, I've referred to this as the Seattle Seahawks uniforms, although it's like a brightened version. Seahawks are like a darker blue and like a... I don't know how to describe the green because I'm not artistically, terminologically literate, but it's close enough. It's the Seahawks camo. I'll continue to call it that. And, well, there's the Colorado over yonder. He's going to keep getting shelled until we win, or we're just going to win by points in like a second now. So let's talk about how wonderful we are, and let's talk about our achievements. So, 131,000 damage, 48 main battery hits, 96 secondary hits. Imagine how much more that would be had we unlocked the manuals at that point. 2 sits we captured, we set fires with their secondaries, and we sank 4 of them. Got my little snowflake, completed tasks, all kinds of wonderful things. Who's top player? Yours truly. That Alsace, for as much as people complained, did pretty okay. So, not going to complain. So did the Nagata, who is complaining about him, though. Colorado, running doesn't pay. See what happens? You're middle of the pack. Anyways, moral of the story, yours truly, top player. Finally, our damage breakdown. So we did about 8,000 with HE. Was meant for destroyers, but we fired it at other targets before switching. AP did 100,000 damage. We did 18,000 with our secondaries and fires. A nice little tick of 715. Not as much, but again, all of those secondary numbers would be higher had my commander been a 14-point captain at the time. That is the Georgia. This is the World of Warships replay. I am Mikey Dare Panzernator. We have a replay every Wednesday. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. We sometimes, being the Panzer Marine, stream on Fridays. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Join the Discord server down below. And you can see in the little channel called Stream Announcements where I announce streams. Ooh, imagine that. That's what that's for. Also, if you want to play World of Warships or even been playing in a while, the little referral, recruitment stuff linked below down in the description. It helps you, it helps me, it helps everybody. It doesn't help everybody, it just helps you and me. So anyways, that's a cool thing to do if you haven't played in 3 months or if you've never played at all. Ooh, fun stuff. So yep, Georgia. Also the whole Discord thing. Yeah, if you want me to do a replay for you, which I do for people in the clan, and if you want to join the clan and other people, I'll do replays for other people too. I'd like for you to be in the clan. Anyways, all this rambling is to say, join the Discord server, subscribe, like, bell, let me know in the comments. If you like the little... I always wonder what to do in the little intro. I might continue doing stuff like the Georgia, like kind of talking about the history as much as I know it. Like some of these ships, I'll be like, it's Italian, I've never heard of it before, but here it is. So just let me know what you think. I'm trying to spice things up a little bit, and hope you enjoyed this video again. Leave a like, do all those things. Hope to see you in the next one. Until then, thanks for watching, and this is Mikey Dare Panzernator signing out. See ya, nerds!